Alright, hello YouTube. As you can see, the game is over. Game's all over. Anyways, though, I am in the Utah Jazz My GM series, actually playlist, that's what I'm calling it from now on. But I'm in the Utah Jazz My GM playlist, and we are in the first round, I think. And this is the elimination game, so we just eliminated the Suns. And I just want to go over this player of the game tape. This is probably the best I've ever seen in the next generation. The best player of the game, group of plays. It's just so cool what Oladipo does. And by the way, we did end up trading for Oladipo, so that's kind of a spoiler, but it's just too cool to let go by. There's a lot of nasty dunks, like that first one. They show a lot of layups, so I guess I did a lot more layups than I thought, but he actually shot a lot of three-pointers. He didn't miss a shot until, I believe, like midway through the third quarter. He was, I believe, 12 for 12 or 13 for 13, I don't know which, but he didn't miss a shot until he missed like one or two, and that was it for the entire game. He did not miss very many shots. As you can see there, that's his one assist, so I didn't share the ball too much with him. When I kind of realized how good he is, I really started going ham with him, and I just started cheesing. So that's one of the other dunks, and then that's the other dunk. The big three dunks that he made were just so cool. And in game, imagine all those cheers and everything. That's really it, though. That's all I really wanted to go over. It was just way too cool to let that one go by. So I'm not going to just make this 2 minutes long, so I'll go over the trades I ended up going with during the season. So because now that I'm already here. Anyways, though, we got Victor Oladipo, obviously. Now, he's not really too happy, as you can see there. He was extremely mad, but I honestly am going to put him as a starter. He is going to be a starter, and he's just too good. He really is just too good. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to have Dario Saric on the bench or Gordon Hayward. I haven't made up my mind. They're both extremely good, and they're both better than Victor Oladipo. However, I just think that the amount of offense and defense that Victor Oladipo brings is just way too much to allow him to be on the bench. Even if I do give him 30 minutes on the bench, I think that he needs to come out and be that starter, so I don't risk losing him. He's definitely got to get more minutes. We also did get DeAndre Jordan. I do not believe... actually, no. Yeah, I think that was in the last video. I actually think that was in the last video. I traded away somebody for DeAndre Jordan and a second-round pick. So, yeah, I think that was in there, though. We also got Gerald Green and DeJuan Blair, but those are both by free agent signing. So, the trade with Victor Oladipo, I believe, is the only one that ended up going down. I'll go over that then. We got Gary Harris and Luke Richard. Both very good players, both very accomplished players, but I personally think that Victor Oladipo brings a lot more to the table than Gary Harris does. Luke Richard, he was an overpaid guy who just did a decent job off the bench, so I didn't really need him. He was just kind of an added bonus to have on a bench squad, but not really a big thing. Victor Oladipo, and that's actually what Dario Saric plays. They play the same position, small forward, power forward, so I'm probably going to end up moving Dario Saric back to the bench, even though for as good as he is, it's a little bit surprising, but I'm probably going to do that just because that was a great setup I had with Luke Richard. Unfortunately, he was just overpaid, and I didn't really love, having an overpaid player who wasn't that great, who just did a decent job, so we'll probably move Dario Saric back to the bench. And we got Victor Oladipo, obviously, and a Magic 2016 first-round pick. Now, I didn't check where they were in the standings, but I believe they're pretty far down. I know that they are in the in the Eastern Conference, not the conference. Everybody's in the conference. So, wow. Woo! Oh, man. We are looking at the number 2 overall pick right now. That's what we're going to get. We're going to get the number 2 or number 1 or, top 4 pick. So that is really dirty. That's amazing. As you can see there, they have a little bit higher win percentage than the Memphis Grizzlies. So, wow. Just wow. And by the way, with my Grizzlies, my GM, if you thought that the Grizzlies could have competed that year if I just got a little bit better, that's kind of what I was worried about, that record 2 years down the road. So just a little heads up there in case you watched that playlist and you're wondering why I did a full rebuild instead of just pushing them over the top a little bit, because that happens. Anyways, though, that's going to be it for this video. Just had to make it a little bit longer, kind of short. But anyways, though, make sure you subscribe, and we do obviously have the Thunder coming up next. I'm most likely going to beat them, and then probably going to be going up against the Rockets. If not, then that'd be a nice little way to spruce things up, going up against Trailblazers. That would really be cool. That really would be really cool to be able to go up against the Trailblazers and have another Western Conference battle. Western Conference Finals battle. That would be really cool, once again, because they did kick us out last year. And by the way, this is a major upset over here. It's like upset city. Upset, 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 upset. Every single series was an upset. That's kind of sad that even the number 1 overall team couldn't beat the number 8 overall team. Come on. Anyways, though, it's going to be it for this video. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you check out my other videos. I have the playlist. I obviously, like I've said on I think every single video, Celtics, Clippers, Grizzlies, Hawks, Heat, now the Jazz, and I'm going to be doing every single team. So I don't know if I'm going to end up naming off all the playlists by the time this My GM series is over, but you're going to know what's going on if you're subscribing. So make sure you subscribe, guys. All right, thanks, guys.